Taking a look at today's starter, who's been going through a bit of a rough patch lately. His recent outings haven't exactly gone as planned, Singy.
Yeah, he hasn't looked himself out there, Boog, and normally he's got that fastball popping the catcher's mitt and the slider darting, but lately hasn't had great command. A couple of good innings might be all it takes to get him back on track.
First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go now? Here's Andres Jimenez. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Hit in the air, center field. Edman hauls it in, and there's one away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Mlb The Show.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus, batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Left field, way back there. That's back. And that one is off the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
One out, runner at second. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
He was all over that one. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
One down. Anthony Santander at the plate. Ball one low.
1-0.
And that drops in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season.
It becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Ernie Clement in the box now. No balls and a strike. Tapper back to the mound. Tosses to first.
He's out.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Blue Jays get a run on this double by Vlad Jr. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show.
Tick-tock, read the time on the clock. You've been here wasting my time. Boy, you need to stop asking me 21 questions, going back and forth.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Down the line. Santander racing after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And downstairs.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Throws to second, not gonna get him. He's in there.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And ball 1. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Mookie now. Drove in their only run in last night's game. Big stack center field. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Runner at first with 2 away. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Betts leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a big swing and a miss.
So hard to touch.
1 ball,
Being at the
1
top
strike.
of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Jimenez throw to first. Third out, that ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Nathan Lucas. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Lucas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 180 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Hernandez over to first in time. 1 out in the second.
Batting 7th, right fielder Griffin Conine.
Griffin Conine next up for the Blue Jays. Glass now back to work, the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. 1 out, bases empty. And there's a ball.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. Gloves it on the dive to first, and they get the out. You're out.
Batting 8th, center fielder Dalton Varsho.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So That right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Dalton Varsho now in the box.
No
Comes
ball.
up empty
One
with a
strike.
swing there. That's to third. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Hey.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So runner at second, 2 down. Christian Bethancourt next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
That one finds the zone. And now 3 balls
One
and a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even
Now
much to
batting,
think about.
second baseman Andres
Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to center his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good.
He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So they strand a pair. Now to the bottom of the second. All tied. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Luzardo back to work. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
James Outman.
And now, James Outman. 2 for 7 in the series so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 out, space is empty. That one missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses with that one. Hard hit left side to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Welcome back as
Leading
we
off
take a
for
check of
the
the
Blue
current
Jays,
standings.
Shortstop Mlb The Show.
Come back the bass, the freak lines, the blast, jazz tunes, it's the rush, don't switch the swoop. From it to any stage, I take shit up, I'm in the place, yes, I'll never step to this, or catch on like the rest. 102 beta, #1 creator, slip into the mission, take a picture with your radar. So check out the flex, get hip on a slip off the vibe, JBL sign to the rise, kick man fuses, jumping snow illusions, seconds out the whip, too much, we can do this, cause yo, I'm out the mall, I take, I get your hoes, and tell your mom, tell your people, cause they'll be no rocket show.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Doubled in his first AB. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder Anthony Santander.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Anthony Santander. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. And he can't come up with it.
All over that one right
Now
there.
batting,
Against
third
good
baseman,
pitchers, you've got to
Ernie
take
Clement.
advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes. But that
That's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Welcome back.
Leading
And
off
struggles
for
at the plate
Dodgers,
in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
PK Hernandez.
That missed by a lot. 1-0. And foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Goes down looking.
Well, that's a
Now
pitch,
batting,
that
the
slider
first
from an
baseman,
opposite-handed
Freddie
pitcher that you
Freeman.
usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Fought off foul. Tied up here in the early going. Freeman hits it in the air. Santander snags it for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman
Hesung Kim getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And it's gone. Ha-Sung Kim with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Designated hitter, Nathan Lucas.
And that one fouled off. Glass now winds and deals. The other way, and foul ball. Glass now ready and deals. In the air, center field. Edman in position. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Griffin Conine.
And now Griffin Conine grounded out to short in his first trip. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. There's a strike. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And first offering is fouled off. Blue Jays down a run.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, catcher.
And next for Toronto,
Bethancourt.
Christian Bethancourt. He reached on a walk his first time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No ball, 1 strike.
That one drilled left field. Nabs it, and that is that. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 2-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Mookie Betts. And a swing and a miss.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
1-2.
outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least
Now
one that you might be
the
able to do
right
something
fielder,
with. But they didn't exactly
Andy
challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Balls.
Smith, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Out towards right center field. Konai makes his way towards it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
And here comes Tommy Edman. First pitch, not close. And a swing and a miss there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough up and loosening in the pen. Sandlin getting cranked up as well. Base hit, one run is in. Throw comes in and holds a runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
At the plate, James Outman. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 2 on, 1 out. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Really nice sequence for the quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
So the lineup flips over. Freddie Freeman now at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
Late with the swing there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Blue Jays 1. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Bichette, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Hard hit right side. Throw on to Freeman, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, Hesung Kim. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The 1-0. Ripped into left center, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Mookie to hit. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. To Guerrero, and they turn 2.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. Up and in, and that's ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Got it. Nice grab. And that ends the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Santander.
Glass now back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that just misses. Next pitch in the dirt. 3-2 now.
Full count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team.
Now batting,
anytime you rip a line
designated
drive the
hitter,
other way, you
Nathan
feel
Lewis.
really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And a run scores on the double play.
Now batting.
First and
right
third,
fielder,
nobody out. You're
Griffin
thinking you've got it
Conrad.
lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Conine stands in here, leaves that one off the
1
inside.
ball, no strike.
Next offering way off the plate. next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Stays alive. Inside, just missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Edman raging back towards the wall and out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-4.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Christian Bethancourt digs in now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So now back to the top of the order. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Outman makes the play, and that'll do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now tied 4-4. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Max Scherzer goes to work. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Ryan Burr appears to be getting loose. On the ground, out to short. Throws to first in time. And they get Edman for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, James Outman.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's outside. Ball 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains tied at 4.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game. They can't look away.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new
Number
pitcher on the
22.
mound, Clayton Kershaw.
And one thing on him,
Kershaw.
he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Ground ball to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting. First
Go ahead,
baseman,
run on base.
Vladimir
So up
Guerrero.
next for
Ball
Toronto,
down.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody
2-1.
out. In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score, and it's now 5-4.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot
Now
to get the
batting,
run
left
across.
fielder,
I know it was a
Anthony
ground ball, but it was
Santander.
absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
In the dirt, blocked. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Smith makes the play, and there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. 1 for 3.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Kershaw deals. That
Off the
misses the
plate.
zone. Now 2-0. Man at first, one away. That's
Ball.
off the mark, and that's ball 3. In the air, out towards right center. Edman makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's
Now
saving
batting, the
extra bases
designated
for
hitter,
sure. If the
Nathan
pitcher's his
Lucas.
friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit.
One
Mission
ball,
accomplished.
1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one the other way. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the
1-0.
ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. The throw home. Safe at
No,
the
he's in
plate.
there.
And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, those kind
Now
of
batting,
lucky,
the
soft
center
hits will
fielder,
always make
Dalton
you smile.
Varsho.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit, but no advance from the runners. Lucas, the lead runner, out at second. Konai on at first with 2 down. And a count 1-2. To the right side, Kim. On to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Dodgers 4. Welcome back. Taking a
Leading
look at our
off for
game
the
summary.
Dodgers, third baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Can't bring me down, I'm on top of the world. So chuck it on my way. Like a butterfly cruising in the sky. No, you can't touch me.
Max Scherzer back to work. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Waste no time there. He kind of rolled
Now
over on this
batting,
pitch a little
first
bit, but
baseman,
he got enough
Freddie
behind it to shoot it through
Freeman.
for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Scherzer is done. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Ryan Yarbrough.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Back to the top of the order now. Here is Freddie Freeman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one in the air. Bichette. That's out number 2.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And next for L.A., Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
The tying run at the plate. Got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And first offering is fouled off. Kershaw fires. He swings and fouls one off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Edmonds sprinting for this one. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres.
Now here's the
Jimenez.
leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Jimenez. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. To third. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
2 down, base is empty. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Reaching down, makes the catch.
pitching for Toronto.
Back now, new pitcher on the
Number
mound as we
43,
roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Ryan Burr.
He last pitched 2 days ago. Betts, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
The shortstop takes the ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now a chance for Andy Pajes.
Yeah.
And that's through there for a strike.
0-1.
0-1. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. Man at second. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a drive, deep right field. On a dead sprint, racing back. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. On the ground. Safe at first as they can't make the play. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No balls, 1 strike.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air out to center. Varsho on the move. Grabs it on the run. And there are 2 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Now this is a rocket to left. And that will end the inning. 2 left on. Through 8 full, it's the Blue Jays 6 and the Dodgers 4.
Ain't nobody gonna wait for you. Ain't nobody gonna wait. You better go, 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 go.
Back here in L.A., all set to start the ninth in this one. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Caught him looking for the K. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Anthony Santander, the next to hit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
That one down the line. Zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ernie
And next for
Clement.
Toronto, Ernie Clement. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. A little bit low. 2-0. Check swing, and he held up. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pajes makes the catch, and that. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 23, Jeff Hoffman.
Strike one to Kike Hernandez.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
And that is out of play. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Struck him out swinging. Now only 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Blue Jays extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
He closes out his 50th career save, so that one has a little extra meaning to it. You don't collect this many saves by accident. Another job well done.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton.